Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I teach you guys how to invest into cryptocurrencies, how to save your buying power, and most importantly, how to be profitable in this space. Guys, what's going on? You must be asking. What's happening? And what's happening right now is literally something that I mentioned in my last video, which we're going to talk about in this video, the potential of Ethereum flipping Bitcoin this cycle. I have some very important data to share with you guys, and I'm really excited to get right to it. Guys, I really want to thank everyone who dropped a comment in my last video, guys. These were some awesome comments. These were some amazing comments. I love them. They literally made me start getting that feeling that I need to just literally hammer down on these information and bring you guys as much valuable information as possible. So definitely, if your goal was to motivate me to keep going, it's working. And I'm on it, guys, because I have another video to talk to you guys about that. Still, no one else is discussing. So if you appreciate that, you know what to do. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so you know when I post a video, because YouTube try to censor crypto content, and drop a comment below. Let me know how you feel about what we're talking about. Right now, guys, we can see that basically the entire crypto market is flat, literally flat. I haven't seen this in a very long time. And what this kind of tells me is there's potentially a huge move coming. And we're going to be talking about this. In 24 hours, we got Kusama, Polkadot, DOT finally reaching $30. We were calling DOT. I was telling you guys to buy back DOT at $10 on this channel. That DOT was way undervalued at $10. I made another video at $14 so you guys get in on DOT. So DOT already doubled from there. I already told you guys there's no resistance between that $24 and $40 for DOT. So DOT, I believe, is going to accelerate very quickly to $40. So I'm really excited to see this. We're also going to be talking about layer ones and what's going on with layer ones, because we saw how Solana has been literally tearing it up. We saw how AVAX has literally been tearing it up. And Atom is already on the big move. I made a video way past telling you how valuable Atom is. And Atom is working on the bridge. Atom, which is Cosmos, they're working on a bridge that's going to make all blockchains interoperable with one another, which is really exciting. And we're going to talk about Ethereum mostly in this video, and how Ethereum is battling with Bitcoin, literally. And I really want you guys to understand this concept so you can make a lot of money in this space. All right, Ethereum, guys. Ethereum. So I'm going to put Ethereum in here first. We had a golden cross on Ethereum when Ethereum was at 2090, which is when I told you guys we need to get in on Ethereum, which is when I was literally pushing it to my Patreons that we need to get in on Ethereum. Again, this was the bottom. Golden crosses, guys, you see how these don't happen often, as I was telling you guys. So on this channel, we were hunting for golden crosses, and now we're hunting for round bottoms. So I hope that you guys are following and keeping up with this. I know this space goes so fast. So it's really hard to keep track of what's going on, especially with the NFT market, guys. This is crazy. So like the past couple of days, I've been deep diving like crazy research into NFTs on OpenSea. I don't want to talk about it here yet because they're still highly risky. But it's I bought one of my first on there as well. I've tried to stay away from these before, but right now you can't deny what's happening with these NFTs, and it's crazy. So another thing that I need to bring up to you guys is the watch to burn for Ethereum. Okay, you can click on this website, watchtoburn.com, and you can see that over 150 Ether has been burned. And all these NFT sales that are happening on OpenSea, pushing the price of Ethereum. And also, this gas fees are just getting crazier. So obviously, the EIP 1559 did not help with the gas fees, but it is making Ethereum deflationary because all this Ethereum is being burnt. And right now, guys, Ethereum is just crazy. But a lot of the big money, they're looking at Ethereum and seeing the mistakes and the problems in Ethereum, even though Ethereum will remain the #1 dApp platform so far, at least until it's flipped by another one, which I don't see happening anytime soon. People are looking for alternatives, and that's why these layer ones, which we're also going to be talking about in this video, have been pumping. But I just want to stick on Ethereum for a second. Okay, we had a golden cross on Ethereum back then here, that pushed us up about 100. Well, now it's up 64% since that golden cross, which is why golden crosses are very important. And I want to show you guys here what I'm looking for Ethereum. So we had this area that Ethereum was supposed to find some resistance on, and it literally did not. It literally destroyed this resistance line. And we're facing another resistance line right here. I've told you guys before on this channel that there's literally almost no resistance from when Ethereum breaks out of this box to go to 4,100. That's going to be about 21% gains on Ethereum, which altcoins are literally going to see double-digit gains when this happens. And I'm going to zoom in on here real quick to show you guys what I'm seeing for Ethereum. First of all, we have a flag. And this tends to be a continuation pattern. And if you've seen it from this triangle, we actually broke out of this triangle, and we made a new high, which is super, super bullish. But what you can see is on this wedge, you literally touch this top, and we're finding resistance, and we're also finding resistance at this previous high. So this is overall very bullish for Ethereum. I see a huge breakout coming. I posted on Twitter yesterday, so if you guys want to follow my Twitter, it's on the description. I'm going to start being more active on Twitter, just because I've been focusing on my Patreon and my Discord, but I realized that I need to start I'm going to start shooting these on Twitter as well. So feel free to go follow my Twitter, because I'm going to just be putting charts in there, just because it's going to be quicker than making a video. Making the videos take me so much time, and I have to edit it, then I have to upload it, and by the time, so much can happen. So follow my Twitter. I'd be more than happy to give you guys some of the calls up there as well. But what we're looking at here is the increasing volume coming in for ETH. And we have bullish MACD cross already. We're not yet in overbought territory for Ethereum. And this is overall very exciting. There's not much resistance between 3,400 and 4,100 for Ethereum. So we're going to get to this previous all-time high very quickly, maybe this week, maybe this weekend. I told you guys we're going to have a bullish weekend, and we did. And while everyone else is calling for a dump, I'm glad if you guys are listening to me, you're saving your money, and you're still in the game, okay? So for Ethereum, guys, I see a huge pump coming. It's going to lift the whole market with it because there's so much happening on Ethereum and OpenSea right now. People are making all of these, they're basically mimicking what we saw with the punks, and there's so much going on out there, guys. There's so much. It reminds me of the ICO stage, to be honest with you. So what we saw after the ICO stage is Ethereum literally exploded, okay? So this is the same thing I'm expecting. I need to pull up Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart because you guys need to see this. Okay, you guys need to see this. Ethereum against Bitcoin. I've pulled this up to you guys a while back. Round bottom here. Okay, round bottom. This is the long-term view. We're on the weekly right now. We have a round bottom for Ethereum here. When we broke out, we touched this resistance line. You see. And then we came back. This was a previous resistance, now future support. And now we literally have this continuation pattern for Ethereum to literally start ripping to the upside. What you need to see is once Ethereum breaks back over this level against BTC, this I don't think is going to be a major resistance. It might be a small resistance, but the next level to watch would be Ethereum doing something like a massive pump, about 80% against Bitcoin, which is going to be huge. Okay, I've showed you guys before. If you're looking at the coin market caps of these coins, Ethereum is already at 400 billion market cap. All right, and Bitcoin is sitting at 890 billion. So Ethereum only needs to do a 2.3x to reach Bitcoin, which is crazy. And when I said it, I bet no one believed me. But right now, looking at these numbers, it seems really, really close to happen. And I do believe we are going to see the flippening happen, which is when Ethereum, for the first time ever in history, is going to be #1 in coin market cap. And I'm really excited to see this because you have all these Bitcoin maximalists only being closed-minded in Bitcoin, and I get it and they're calling all these other coins shit coins because they obviously don't fully understand how valuable, how much value Ethereum is bringing to this space. But I do see when Ethereum flips Bitcoin, this is going to keep them their jaws dropped, and they're just going to be like shocked. And I'm really excited to see this. And when this happened, guys, the psychology behind it is people are just gonna FOMO into these other layer ones, which they're already doing, because they will believe that if Ethereum can flip Bitcoin, one of these could potentially flip Ethereum. So we're looking at Cardano, we're looking at Solana, we're looking at Polkadot, we're looking at Terra. Well, Terra Luna is better for payments than basically smart contracts, really, but it's still going to be a competitor. We're looking at internet computer. We're looking at VeChain, 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 VeChain. Okay, huge. Avalanche. These are all Cosmos, Atom. These are all competitors to Ethereum, and they've been doing extremely well. So we're gonna also be talking about that after I do a little analysis on BTC. So while Ethereum looks great, BTC doesn't look that good right now. But it is literally going exactly as expected and exactly how I predicted it. You can see that after we went over this 200 MA, we literally found support over this 200 MA right here. And what did I tell you guys? What did I say? I told you guys we're going to get in this box and we're going to go sideways, which is exactly what we're doing. Okay, we're not dumped below this. Look how we found support perfectly on this box. This is just nothing new, because that's how the crypto market is. That's how they trade. That's how Bitcoins have always traded. It just literally keeps doing very similar things. And what I see happening, guys, is as we're going sideways, which is very good for us, we're seeing these altcoins getting ready to already taking off. And if you're like, what altcoins are taking off? Guys, altcoins have been taking off. Let me show you guys Atom. This is Atom, all right? Atom, double bottom, which is Cosmos, double bottom, about to take off. This thing is about to pull a Luna, all right? I don't know if I would say get in on this now because it's already pumped a lot. We've been buying way down here, and Atom is a great project. We have ADA. Look at ADA. Literally has been ripping up to the upside, right? You have like AVAX, guys. Look at AVAX. Finally cooling down. But round bottom breakout, this thing was about from the after that round bottom. I can pull this up on the 4 hour so you can see the golden cross. So after that round bottom and golden cross, you can see the golden cross is right here. This thing pumped about 400%, very similar to Luna. All right, and definitely I can't talk about these without talking about Solana. So Solana. Let me just find it real quick. Solana has been tearing it up. Not only has this thing, after the golden cross, literally broke its all-time high, it's literally ripping higher. And I don't recommend, I see YouTubers shilling Solana right now, but I don't recommend getting in on this right now. A pullback is definitely necessary. I would look at $80 Solana for maybe an entry point. That's the point that makes more sense to me. But you never should FOMO, and you should never just jump in projects after they've pumped so much. Solana, since we broke out of this trend line, went up about 300%. All right, so this is great. My thing with Solana is I do believe Solana is a great project, but everyone that are FOMOing into Solana, you need to understand that the reason Solana is so fast is that they sacrificed security for speed. Okay, that's how blockchain is. So that's something to be always keeping in the back of your head, because I don't want to say this where people coming out and saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about," etc. But when coins like this sacrifice security for speed, they tend to get hacked, and I don't want to bring negativeness to Solana. So I'm just saying it is possible, and understand that it is possible. And understand that there's always a possible outcome. So, and the other thing is everything that goes up must come down. So I highly don't advise anyone to get in on Solana at these prices. Okay. When we bought back into Solana, it was about like 30 bucks. All right. So, I wouldn't recommend for anyone. And the reason we got in is because of this golden cross that we have right here. So, you need to literally understand your risk management and understand that there's always going to be another one. All right. So talking about other ones, right? I want to give you guys this one just because I do think that all these layer ones that I just gave you, Solana, Atom, Luna, AVAX, they've been pumping. But there's one that I'm waiting for a big pump from, and that one is EOS. The reason I'm waiting for a big pump on EOS, all right, I want to bring this up to you guys. So EOS was one of the biggest ICO projects. Guys, they got a lot of money, and EOS stands for Ethereum on steroids, and they were also planning on basically being the Ethereum killer. But what happened was developers didn't enjoy developing on EOS because they had this whole RAM issue, and EOS is very centralized. So these are all the negatives, all right? But I'm putting aside all these thoughts, all these negative thoughts about EOS, because I've been a holder of EOS way back here. Right, way back here, way before all these pumps. I sold close to the top on the EOS, bought back right over here. Again, like I had stop losses hit, and all right here, I was buying EOS, and the EOS was doing nothing. So I sold my EOS, but guess what? Right, I sold my EOS thinking that EOS is not going to be anything anymore, and I didn't buy back in, and EOS did this. All right, EOS did this during this little rally, but it was lagging behind all these other coins. And then out of nowhere, it pumped like 400%. Then I was like, oh, maybe I should start paying attention to EOS. So thank God this thing came back down here. And I think this is a better opportunity to get in on. Do not forget that EOS was already trading around like $20. So now getting it at like $5 is an easy 4x. Okay, I'm just giving you guys how I think this process too. If you feel that you missed out on all these layer ones, I'm going to give you guys 2 layer ones to focus, well, actually 3 layer ones to focus on. And the first one is EOS. And another reason is because we had this golden cross right here. We're finding amazing support. Look at this support on the 200 MA. Okay, this is amazing. So I do see a potential breakout coming out for EOS very soon. The second coin I want to give you guys, which is a layer one that people have been literally underestimating, and they're not paying attention to it because it's been a while for a very long time. And honestly, guys, it's very important to always pay attention to some projects, especially some that you like. And the next one I want to bring up to is Icon. Icon is the Ethereum of South Korea. The reason I love Icon is because this is being supported, is government backed, and it's being supported by the whole nation of South Korea. And I've done a lot of research on this. The same way I did a lot of research on VeChain. This is a coin, guys, you cannot sleep on. The reason you cannot sleep on Icon is because Icon is going to be the infrastructure for everything that goes on in South Korea. So if you want to get on a bus, you're going to have the Icon wallet. If you want to get on, literally, Icon, they're making a passport, which is Icon ID, which they're already rolling out. And there's just so much that's happening with Icon. And I want to show you guys the chart on the weekly real quick. So Icon, way in 2017, when I was also buying Icon went all the way up to $13. So right now, Icon is trading at $1.34. And you see we had that huge pump, which I called. We made a lot of money on Patreon as soon as we broke out, because Icon was going sideways for about 2 years, right? And we finally broke out of that. And as soon as we broke out of that, we saw Icon do about 328% gains. What I'm telling you guys right now, and look how we didn't go back under that line, because all the people that bought here, they're like, we're not letting this go back down under. And Icon right here found support, and we're going back up. Look on the weekly, we have a bullish MACD cross. That is super bullish for Icon. I told you guys this on Bitcoin as well. And another thing that you guys need to pay attention on for Icon, please do your research on this, because do not sleep on this. Yeah, we found resistance here by the 200 MA, but we're most likely going to break it. And just reaching back that previous high will be you doing a 2x from where you are right now. But the potential gains for Icon are very high. And if you are to buy Icon now and hold until Icon reaches its previous all-time high, that would be about 863% gains on ICX. So ICX is a layer one. The reason I'm bringing these layer ones is because layer ones are popping right now. They're literally taking off, and I've shown you guys how much they're popping. So these are the ones being left behind, but that doesn't mean they're dead. they're soon to follow, because after people make all their monies on AVAX, all their money is on Luna, all their money is in Solana, they're gonna find alternatives and they're gonna find other places to put that money. So keep in mind on this. The last one I want to touch on is VeChain. You guys know how much I love VeChain. I made a video already. Please look it up, where I literally was outlining all the benefits of VeChain. Guys, VeChain is literally my favorite project out of this whole entire crypto space. The reason for it is because I actually see this as a coin that is guaranteed to make us major money, like major gains, just because they're one of the only coins that has government level partnerships with China. Honestly, guys, like the plan that China is working on with the Belt and Road Initiative, and how VeChain fits in that is astonishing, and it's no brainer. So it's really funny to see people losing hope in VeChain with this dump here. And people are probably not even researching about VeChain, but I'm always researching about VeChain, because this is a coin that I'm holding for the long term. And when I mean long term, I mean 4 to 5 years, when I think this is really, really going to be like mooning. Okay, but I do think it's going to moon soon. What we're seeing is VeChain hit this resistance level, and now we're back in this continuation pattern. We found support, and we just need to break out of this triangle for VeChain to start pumping. There's a potential 100% gains just to reach that all-time high. And another thing that I need to point out for you guys is this round bottom. So let me actually pull VeChain on this chart. So you guys need to pay attention to VeChain a lot and understand what this project means. Please watch my other video if you want to go more in depth into VeChain. But this is a coin that literally every other day, I'm telling my Patreons, you guys need to have VeChain in your portfolio. So I'm telling you guys here, we have a round bottom here for VeChain as well. So this is going to be really good, and look how we're finding support on the 200 EMA as well. So I'm really excited to see VeChain start ripping faces. So some of you guys may also be asking, future, what's going on with GRT? If you're asking that, or if you're thinking that, you need to just be patient. And like I've already brought this up multiple times, why GRT is going to rip faces. And honestly, GRT has not done anything to bring us out of this. If anything, look at this cup and handle pattern that GRT is forming, and it's about to break out soon. All of this lagging behind from GRT, guys, is an opportunity for you to increase your bag in GRT. Okay, look how we just came back and retested this 200 MA as well. This green box is still a great area to accumulate GRT. All right, the upside for GRT is amazing. All right, round bottom, cup and handle pattern, breakout. All right, so this is my view right now, and just to show you guys how similar this setup is compared to what we just saw with DOT, because DOT is pumping as well. You guys need to see this. When these coins make you think they're gonna drop, but they really don't. Right? If you're looking at DOT right here, which had also a round bottom, you would think we're going down right here, and that's literally the time before we started pumping. So understand, coins do this, and that's how they trick you. The bears, if you not have strong hands, you're gonna get tricked into selling out your position, and you're gonna miss out on the big upside moments. All right, so yeah, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you appreciate my video. If you did, you know what to do. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think about my analysis. All right, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe, and most importantly, future proof.